Students, today I will teach the canning. What is canning? Canning is the process of sealing foodstuffs hermetically in containers and sterilizing them by heat for long storage is known as your canning. In 1804, Nicolas Appert in France invented a process of sealing foodstuffs hermetically in containers and sterilizing them by heat. Appert is also known as father of the canning. Fruits and vegetables are canned in the off season when the raw material is available in plenty. The canned products are sold in the off season and give better return to the growers. What are the principles and process of the canning? Principle: destruction of spoilage organisms within the sealed container by means of the heat. Then process of the canning. First step is your selection of fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables should be absolutely fresh. Fruits should be ripe but not firm and uniformly mature. Overripe fruits should be rejected because they are infected with microorganisms and give a poor quality product. Unripe fruits should be rejected because they generally shrivel and toughen on the canning. All vegetables except tomatoes should be tender. Tomatoes should be firm, fully ripe, and of deep red color. Fruits and vegetables should be free from the dirt. They should be free from the blemishes, insect damage, or mechanical injury. Then grading. The selected fruits and vegetables are graded according to size and color to obtain the uniform quality. This is done in hand or by machines such as screw grader and roller grader. Fruits like berries, plum, and cherries are graded whole, while mango, pineapple, peaches, pear, etc. are generally graded after cutting into pieces or slices. Then washing. Washing it is an very important to remove the pesticide residue and dust from the fruits and vegetable. 1 gram of soil contains 10 raised to power 12 spores of microorganisms. Therefore, removal of microorganism by washing it water is very essential. Fruits and vegetables can be washed in different ways. Root crops that loosen in the soil are washed by soaking in water containing 25 to 50 ppm chlorine, or you can say also washed by the detergent. Other methods of washing are spray washing, steam washing, etc. Then hand peeling. It is done mostly in the first is your peeling. The object of peeling is to remove the outer layer. Peeling may be done in the various ways. First, by hand peeling. It is done mostly in the case of fruits of irregular shapes like mango and papaya, where mechanical peeling is not possible. Then steam peeling, when the free stones and clench stone peaches are steam peeled in different way. The former are cut and steam washed. Potato and tomatoes are peeled by steam or boiling water. Then mechanical peeling. This is done in the case of apples, peaches, pineapples and cherries, and also for root vegetables like carrot, turnip and potatoes. Flame peeling, it is used only for garlic and onion which have a papery outer covering. This is just burnt off. Then lye peeling, fruits like peaches, apricot, sweet oranges, mandarins, orange, and vegetables like carrot and sweet potato are peeled by dipping them in 1 to 2% boiling caustic soda, that is also known as your lye, for 30 seconds to 2 minutes depending on their nature and maturity. Hot lye peeling loosen the skin from the flesh by dissolving the pectin. The peel is then removed easily by hand. Any trace of alkali is removed by washing the fruit and vegetable thoroughly in the running cold water or dipping it for a few seconds in 0.5% citric acid solution. This is quick method, hereby cost and wastage in peeling is reduced. Vegetables like pea are shielded, carrots are scraped, and beans are snipped or trimmed. Then next step in the canning is cutting. Pieces of the size required for canning are cut, seed, stone and cores are removed. Some fruits like plum, from which the seeds cannot be taken out easily, are canned whole. Then blanching. It is a very important operation or step in the particularly in the vegetables. It is also known as your scalding or bar boiling or pre-cooling. Fruits are generally not blanched, leaving the oxidizing enzyme active. Sometimes fruits are plucked for a given time for half to say 5 minutes according to variety into water at from 180 degree Fahrenheit to 200 degree Fahrenheit and then immediately cooled by immersing in cold water. The objective of the blanching is the it is soften the texture and so enable to greater weight to be pressed into the container without damage to the individual fruits. Blanching is usually done in the case of vegetable by exposing them to boiling water or steam 2 to 5 minutes followed by cooling. The extent of blanching varies with the food. The following advantages are the blanching. First, it inactivates most of the plant enzyme which causes toughness, discoloration, mustiness, off flavor, softening and loss of nutritive value. Then reduce the area of leafy vegetable such as spinach by shrinkage or wilting, making their packing easier. It removes the tissues gases which reduce the sulfides. Then it reduces the number of microorganisms by as much as 99%. It enhances the green color of vegetables such as pea, broccoli and spinach. Then it removes the saponin in peas. Then it removes the undesirable acid and astringent taste of the peel and thus improve the flavor. Then it removes the skin of the vegetable such as beetroot and tomato which help in their peeling. Then what are the disadvantages of the blanching? Water soluble material like sugar and anthocyanin pigments are leached by the boiling water. Then fruits lose their color, flavor and the sugars. Then after blanching, then they are cooling. Fruits and vegetables are cooled, that is your cooling. After blanching, the vegetables are dipped in cold water for better handling and keeping them in good condition. Then filling. Before filling, canes are washed with hot water and sterilized, but in developing countries, these are subjected to a jet of steam to remove dust and foreign material. Automatic large cane filling machines are used in the advanced countries, but choice grades of fruits are normally filled by hand to prevent bruising. In India, hand filling is the common practice. After filling, covering with syrup or brine is done and this process is called syrupping or brining. Then syruping. A solution of sugar in water is called a syrup. Normally sucrose syrup is used in the canning. Syrup is added to improve the flavor and to serve as heat transfer medium for facilitating processing. Syruping is done only for fruits. Strained hot syrup of concentration of 20 to 55 degree Brix is poured on the fruit. Fruits rich in acid require a more concentration syrup than less acid ones. The syrup should be filled at about 79 to 82 degree centigrade, leaving a head space of 0.3 to 0.5 centimeter. Sometimes citric acid and ascorbic acid are also mixed with the syrup to improve flavor and nutrition value. The quantity of sugar to be dissolve 1 or 1 liter of water to make syrup to different concentration are as follows. In case of we want to concentration of 20%, then 250 gram of sugar is added. In case of 25% sugar solution, then 333 gram sugar is added in 1 liter. Likewise 420 gram will added in 1 liter, then 30% sugar syrup is prepared. In case of 35, 538 grams sugar is added. Likewise, in 55-degree bricks we want to prepare, then 1 kilo and 222 gram sugar is dissolved in 1 liter of water. Then brining. A solution of salt in water is called brining. Only vegetables are brined. Common salt of good quality free from iron should be used. Hot brine of 1 to 3% concentration is used for covering vegetables and filled at 79 to 82 degrees centigrade, leaving a head space of 0.3 to 0.5 centimeter. After syruping or brining, the canes are loosely covered with lids and exhausted. Leading has certain disadvantages such as spilling of the contents and toppling of lids. Hence, leading has now been modernized by clinching process in which the lid is partially seamed. The lid remains sufficiently loose to permit the escape of dissolved as well as free air from the cane and also the vapor formed during the exhausting process. The next step in the canning is very important, that is your exhausting. The process of removal of air from the cane is known as exhausting. The advantage of exhausting are as follows: that corrosion of the tin plate and pinhole during the storage is avoided. Then minimizes the discoloration by preventing oxidation. Then it helps in better retention of vitamin C. Then it prevents building of canes when stored in a hot climate. Then it reduces chemical reaction between the container and the contents. That it prevents the development of excessive pressure and strain during the sterilization. Containers are exhausted either by heating or mechanically, but heat treatment method is commonly used. The canes are passed through a tank of hot after a 82 to 87 degrees centigrade or more on a belt through a covered steam box. In the water exhaust, the canes are placed in such a manner that the level of water is 4 to 5 cm below their tops. The exhaust box is heated till the temperature of water reaches 82 to 100 degrees centigrade, and the center of cane shows a temperature of about 79 degrees centigrade. The time of exhausting varies from 6 to 10 minutes, which is depending on the nature of the product. It is preferable to exhaust the canes at a lower temperature for a longer period to ensure uniform heating of the contents without softening them into pulp. Exhausting at high temperature should be avoided because the higher the temperature, the more is the volume of the water vapor formed, and consequently the greater the vacuum produced in the cane. Then next is your sealing. Immediately after exhausting, canes are sealed by means of cane sealer. In case of glass jar, a rubber ring should be placed between the mouth of the jar and lid so that it can be sealed airtight. During sealing, the temperature should not be fall below 74 degree centigrade. Then your very important process, that is your heating, or you can say processing. Heating of food for preserving it known as processing. In canning technology, processing means heating or cooling of canned foods to inactivate bacteria. Many bacteria spores can be killed by either high or very low temperature. Processing time and temperature should be adequate to eliminate all bacterial growth. Moreover, overcooking should be avoided as it spoils the flavor as well as the appearance of the product. Almost all fruits and acid vegetables can be processed satisfactorily at temperature of 100 degrees centigrade, that is in boiling water. The presence of acid retards the growth of bacteria and their spores. They do not thrive in heavy sugar syrup, which is normally used for canning of fruits. Vegetables, except the more acid ones like tomato, which are non-acid in nature, have a hard texture and proximity to soil which may affect them with spore bearing organisms are processed at a higher temperature of 115 to 121 degrees centigrade. The sourness of fruits and vegetables is due to their acid content, which has a great influence upon the destruction of the microorganisms. The lower the pH, the greater is the easy with which a product can be processed or sterilized. Fruits and vegetables can be classified into four groups according to their pH value. They are as follows. First is a low acid, or they are non-acid. Their pH is about 5. In the low acid, they are pea, lima bean, asparagus, cauliflower, potato, spinach, beet, corn, French bean. In case of medium acid, where the pH is 4.5 to 5, they are the turnip, carrot, okra, cabbage, pumpkin, beet, green pea, green beans, product like soup and sausage. Then acid 3, where the pH is 3.7 to 4.5, the tomato, pear, banana, mango, jackfruit, pineapple, sweet cherry, peach and apple. In case of high acid, when the pH is below the 3.7, citrus juices, sauerkraut, pickles, chutney. Sauerkraut is a pickle of, as you know, it is a pickle of the cabbage. Then the bacterial spores can be more easily destroyed at a pH 3 than at a pH 5 to 6 than vegetables except tomato and rhubarb. Bacterial spores do not grow or germinate below pH 4.5. Thus, a canned product having pH less than 4.5 can be processed in boiling water, but a product with pH above requires processing at 115 to 121 degrees centigrade under a pressure of 10 to 15 pound per square inch. The temperature and time of processing vary with the size of the nature of the food. The larger the cane, the greater is the processing time. Fruit and acid vegetables are generally processed in open type cookers, continuously non-agitating cookers and continuous agitating cookers, while vegetables like non-acid vegetables are processed under steam pressure in closed retort known as automatic pressure cooker. The sealed canes are placed in the cooker, keeping the level of water 2.5 to 5 cm above the top of the canes. The cover of the cooker is then screwed down tightly and cooker heated to desired temperature. The period of sterilization should be counted from the time the water starts the boiling. Then cooling. After processing, the canes are cooled rapidly to about 39 degrees centigrade to stop the cooking process and to prevent stack burning. Cooling is done by the following methods. First is dipping or immersing the hot cane in tanks, container, cold water, then spraying the canes with jet of cold water, then exposing the canes in the air. Generally, dipping the cane in cold water is used if canned products are not cooled immediately after processing. Peaches and pear become dark in color, tomato turn brownish and bitter in taste, and peas become pulpy with cooked taste, and vegetables develop flat sour. Then storage. After labeling the canes, they should be packed in strong wooden cases or coagulated cardboard cartons and stored in a cool and dry place. The outer surface of the cane should be dry, otherwise small trace of moisture can do the rusting. Storage of cane at high temperature should be avoided as it shortens the shelf life of the product and often leads to the formation of hydrogen swell. So this is all about the canning of the fruits and the vegetables.